last but not least, air signs, weekend, weekend events. Okay, somebody got out in the nick of time. Okay, of something here, air signs. Um, I feel like it, like in the pit of your stomach, you know that somebody got out in the nick of time, or there's a cross watcher that knows somebody got out in the nick of time or something here. Okay, let's hop in and see. Let's get a prayer. We're gonna burn some Palo Santo. Remember, you can have air anywhere in your chart. I forgot to say this in the other signs. And this can resonate with you, okay? Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please black and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. When I stepped in y'all's energy, the world card, like you're tired. Uh, yeah. Or somebody else is. Somebody's tired and somebody getting up out of something here, okay? They are not playing some type of foolish games with people, places, or things here, okay? Alright, tell me what's going on with my air signs here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's like, listen, you ain't finna play with mine, okay? Cause I'm hopping up out of this shit. I don't know what you talking about. Yeah. Calling judgment on the situation and not juggling something here, okay? I heard with your karmic ass family. You've threw the towel in, okay? You didn't hang it up. You just slung it in and was like, I'm done here, okay? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Could be with another air sign here. Okay? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could be with a family member, air sign. You're done with somebody's ass here. Now you got an offer coming toward you. Okay? There's a Knight of Cups here that's coming in. But you need to be careful with this person too. Is what Spirit's saying. That's the truth. You have a victory here. Because you walked away from something. Or somebody else here. Okay? And there's a fight because somebody walked away. Three of Pentacles with a third party. Yeah, there is somebody's coming in with some bad news. Okay, could be a younger sibling or a son. Somebody's magic backfire. Somebody been causing illusions here. There could have been a fight that broke out and somebody told somebody how they really felt. And somebody was like, fuck it then. Okay, let me go. Something about this. Somebody's corruption is over. They can't hold somebody back here. Yeah, now somebody feels like they're stuck in this Eight of Swords energy. Somebody come up out of this Nine of Swords by dealing with something here. And the sneaky shit's over with. Yeah, Divine Masculine. There is a mature man in reverse and a rich girl in reverse that can't move on because you figured out the plan, the plot, whatever was going on here. Yeah, this karmic masculine. And somebody's death magic backfired here. You go into the distant future here without any type of illusions. Yeah, your abundance and actual money is coming in for you. But see, something has something stuck here, okay? I started to say earth sign. There is an earth sign that possibly tried to have your money stuck here, King of Swords. All right, I'm going to tell you something. Look, foundation in reverse, and you're headed to your north node. Because you don't know, but this earth sign here was in a karmic contract with a secret society. And you had no clue about this. Something's starting to make sense here, air signs. You didn't know your family could have been the secret society, okay? And they all had a karmic contract, and you got out in the nick of time before everything shit hit the fan, right? Something about this. Loss of status or reputation. Cause see, you started questioning shit. There was some things wasn't right, okay? And you started questioning things, truth seeker. And this could have been even within a like a church dynamic or whatever they was doing here. And there is a revelation here, and you're this rebel here, free spirited, like you freeing yourself from something here, okay? See, because they tried to act like they was the peacemakers here, right? But you see how their hand is being pressed. Power, abuse of power, authority, fame, recognition, position of authority, lost the power. I'm telling you, because somebody was having to do something to stay out of prison here, air signs. Discrimination. It's like, I heard putting these puzzle pieces together, child, you're going to need a drink, okay? Because somebody's like, hold up. I didn't know that you was into some shit like this, and there's something being found out here, air signs, okay? And this high priestess kept telling everybody, like, listen, these people are in a secret society. There's something going on here. Why this? Why that? Listen, asking all the important questions. That's why they don't like this high priest here, air signs, because this high priestess knows what's going on, okay? I heard I ain't boo-boo the fool, having strength. Yeah. This emperor in reverse, the hermit in reverse, could be a Virgo. This could be your father here. And you're finding out this person ain't proper, okay? Yeah, something about this. Okay. Yeah, somebody can't dominate a situation no more. Because there is an interference here, Eight of Swords, because somebody, and that's the truth, because somebody didn't do what was supposed to be done here. There is a completion of a cycle here. Now you freed your money up with this Ace of Pentacles. There's a curse that's been banished here. Temperance. Okay? Yeah, yin and yang, balance. Archangel Michael in the building, because there's a lot of injustice here. A lot of y'all having to start checking to see who you sitting at the table with, and a lot of it's your family. Okay? Why you want to run and go over there and save them, you need to make sure you ain't they sacrifice. And make sure they ain't throwing you up there and slaughtering your ass. Okay? I don't know who I'm talking to right now. But air signs, I don't know how long I've been trying to tell y'all this. So I'm blue in the face, and I'm irritated to keep on trying to tell y'all that your own family trying to sacrifice you. Y'all ain't listening. I don't care if that's your sister, brother, cousin, aunt, mama, daddy, sister, whatever. Look, somebody left. But I'm telling you right now, you need to be paying attention. This shit ain't what you think it is. A lot of y'all's family is the occult, okay? They are the ones that call in and say, go slaughter their ass, okay? They make the call for the hit to happen, okay? I don't know who I'm talking to. To take somebody's power away. Like I said, intuition. Cut ties. So you'll have some blessed days and you can get your money proper. Have that confidence and walk away. You don't need these people. Them is not your people. I don't know how many of y'all need to... You see, but you know, I see a lot of people say, oh, family first. Yeah, family's first to stab your ass in the back and trade that sentence with you. Oh, okay. But you know, I'm just a tarot lady, okay? I'm just a crazy one. I don't know anything. Y'all really don't get it, do you? Until you sitting there and, yeah. Because see, air signs, you know what I'm picking up too? This father figure could have been giving you advice to come after a baby's mother. And that baby's mother has rocked your jaw now and you don't know what to do. But they were sitting at that secret society table with somebody that needed that high priestess to go down. And that high priestess just happened to be your baby's mama. And you didn't know that she was connected to source. And they used you as the pawn to do something here. And now you sitting here looking like Boo Boo the Fool with like the stolen cursed bag of money in your hand and saying, how'd this get here? And they dropped it in your hand. Somebody here is finna be the fall guy for coming after a high priestess here. Okay. But you know, y'all, whatever. Y'all ain't listening. That's like my desk here is stuck. You stuck now. You don't know what to do. Because see, now you stuck in a situation. Did somebody get caught up in a case here and you're about to find out your family is the one that actually snitched on you? Is that what you about to find out? Did you get caught up in something here and you about to see that paperwork? And on that paperwork, it had a very familiar name on it, and you gonna be sitting here saying, whoa, hold up. Or are you about to be on somebody's paperwork and they're about to find this out? Just pick a side. I don't know. You see what I'm saying though? Somebody here, either you or a cross watcher, needs to pay attention, because somebody don't know that somebody here is in it for themselves. In it for themselves, I'm telling you, and they don't give a fuck who they gotta throw out there, who they gotta sacrifice or whatever. This could be a father figure, a baby's father, a baby's mother, their family, his family, her family. Somebody sending somebody, okay? See what I'm saying? And it's like, somebody should have took this Mercury retrograde, took time to sit back and observe your circle. And if you're one of them people that says, well, it's family first, you're who I'm talking to. Okay? Some of y'all finna get y'all's feelings hurt. Because when that paperwork comes back and somebody's name's on there, you about to be like, oh man, there ain't no way they done this. They did. They sure did. They was coming in to slaughter you. That's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You see what, and it's crazy. It's like, y'all, some of these families is in these high society groups, and they'll do anything to keep their reputation, their riches, and things like that. You said what? You said, oh my, I got here and I feel called out. You said what? I don't understand what y'all talking about. Okay, Kelly, let me break it down for you, okay? Say you got that favorite cousin, right? And you and this cousin, y'all been running together, y'all done dirt together, and all of this stuff, right? Well, all of a sudden, that favorite cousin goes missing for about 2 or 3 months. Well, when that favorite cousin comes back around, you know what I'm saying, kind of acting weird. You don't know where that person's been or nothing. Well, then all of a sudden, you remember them secrets that you and that cousin went and done? Well, they went and told on your ass while they was locked up, okay? And now all of a sudden you get a doop, doop, doop. Yeah, you need to come with us. Okay, Kelly, you paying attention? Class in session right now. Then all of a sudden you get down there to the investigation room and they're like, oh, do you remember this here that, yeah. Your cousin over here was telling us that you was the ringleader of this and you was involved in this. Now you're sitting there in the investigation room saying, well, yeah, you know, I'm probably going to need a lawyer at this point because I ain't going to say anything. Okay? And then my phone starts ringing. And then you got to go make some phone calls. And you're sitting there with your only free phone call. I don't know if you ever been in jail or not, but you get one call, right? Okay, so then you go in there and you call this cousin. And this cousin don't answer the phone. Well, then all of a sudden you get that lawyer and they come in there and they're like, hey, yeah, you know, such and such, they got in trouble and they done this and yeah, they brought you in. That's what we're talking about, sacrifice, okay? Or say your family's into some shit and then all of a sudden you jammed up. Oh, okay. Child protective services come in and try to take your kids and they do this and they say these things. That's a sacrifice, okay? Pay attention. There's so many ways that these people try to sacrifice you and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize your family is the occult. They're connected. All your family's successful. You wanna know why? Because they all sit at a table over here with a secret society. They can cut that bank account off at any given time as long as they do what they say. But the moment that they go against that secret society, all of a sudden you start seeing your uncle's business is shut down. Yeah, your aunt, her hair shop is gone. Yeah, your stepdaddy's concrete business is gone. Yeah, that contract company, yeah, that's gone. Because somebody didn't follow some motherfucking rules here. Okay? That's what this is about. It's about power. And that's what's going on here. So do you understand what I'm saying now? A sacrifice can be a lot of things. And a lot of times I hear people going around talking family first. Oh, this is first. Oh, this. No, you better put yourself first. You better be checking your motherfucking circle. You better make sure that you got people on your team. Whenever you need a piece of bread, they're going to break some off and give it to you. Like you would them. Because 9 times out of 10, the same people from your past can be the same ones that trip your ass up and you don't even know it. Because the whole time that cousin got that knife in your back the whole time. Because see, that was her get out of free jail card. Was whatever y'all was into back then. So she thought about that and she was like, oh, I can tell them this. And then they said my time did, so I don't have to do this. Somebody could have actually done this. Okay? And now this person is out walking around air signs. You were a cross watcher and somebody don't know. And there's a horn out there. There's an alarm going off. Somebody literally about to find this out, that somebody is out on this case here, right? And it's like, hold up, how are you out? I'm just saying. On the cost of somebody else. Because y'all know that they do let people out and give them a card and say, hey, when you get all that information, you just call us, okay? I'm just saying, somebody's about to find out, like, what's really going on here. And somebody could have done this years ago. And somebody's sitting here saying, hold up, wait a minute. That's how you avoided all that? But let me tell you something, okay? If you have that in your phone, go print it off, okay? If it's in your phone, go print that PDF off. Go print those screenshots off, sis, and be old school and put that shit in a file, okay? And make you 3 of them and go put 3 of them hidden away somewhere, if you know what I mean, hint, okay? You can't trust these phones, these devices, because they be in everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to start thinking old school. Start writing shit down, writing dates down, screenshotting, printing shit out. Use a fucking printer. You remember how they used to do with a file? Okay? Make you a file. That's what you got to do, right? Something about this. And that's what somebody's done here. Also, air signs, somebody got a whole stack of receipts. They don't give a fuck what you say. Or a cross-watcher. Somebody got a whole stack of receipts. You see what I'm saying? Like, they do not give a fuck. Shit, he over there dismantling shit, baby. And let me tell you something. That's where the truth is coming in. If you watch my earlier message where I was talking about pay attention to certain entities and all this, these people just suddenly being fired, y'all, that ain't no coincidence. You don't just fire people, okay? Unless you feel like you need to get them out of there. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Like, there's something up with this. And somebody got some major receipts here, and they're saying, "Oh, okay, if any of y'all been in a manager position where you was firing and hiring people, see what I'm saying? Then you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're pulling people's foul, and they're like, "Oh, they've been wrote up for this." You know that was a violation of the contract. They should have already been fired. How are they still here? That's what I'm getting at, right? They done a fine tooth comb of something, internal investigation on something, and you just don't walk in and just fire this many people. No, we lay you off so you can go over here and do what you need to do. You see what I'm saying? It's it's sad, but that's even with the officials as well. Y'all see all their asses too. There's good and bad and everything, right? And somebody's finding this out, and it's like, collective, you could be saying this shit, and somebody's sitting here saying they're putting the pieces together, and they're like, man, hold on, you know, such and such starting to make sense over here. Something about this, okay? And it's, baby, I said by the end of December, ain't nothing gonna be the same. Y'all just sit back and watch what's going on. Okay? You got all these people in different places that are being dismantled, and that's speaking volumes right now. And it's so funny how y'all was saying your mail's missing, right? People at the post office got fired. You're saying that there was some shit in court that wasn't right. People in the courthouse being fired. Okay. You got doctor's offices. Shit wasn't right. Now they're being dismantled. Do y'all see how you spoke justice into existence? See? Do y'all see how you spoke things into existence? Because all of this is being uncovered right now as we speak. Exactly. I'm just saying, spirit works in miracles and works miracles, you know. And it's like, as I sit back, I'm like, all y'all have been telling me, VG, this happened, that happened. Well, the same place that happened, it's been dismantled. Pretty much. That's what's going on. You know, and it's like, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like some of the things that Mr. Man is uncovering, he's even shocked about. Because he's like, has this really been going on? Yes. Yes, this has really been going on. And it's like, the more that the Mr. Man dives down the rabbit hole, the more that it's getting more sensitive. Because it's like, whoa. Oh, whose name's on that list there? Oh, no, not them. There it is. Somebody here is going down a rabbit hole, and they're about to see somebody's name and be like, whoa, oh. Yeah, I think, can you put, I need a crown, hold the coke, okay? Because that's the kind of conversations about to be had. Because somebody finna be like, hold on. Not that person's name. Yeah. But yeah. You see, I'm drinking my Mountain Dew. All right, so family, air signs, that's what I got for you. I don't know what the hell is about to be uncovered here, but I'll tell you, you are a cross watcher. Somebody needs to hold on the fuck tight right now, because the collective is literally spoke a lot of this into existence. Like, I want justice in this right here. I want justice in this. I want just, you spoke this into existence, okay? And now shit is hitting the fan, and people finding out how powerful their words are. Because, hey, getting down to the nitty gritty of things, you know what I'm saying? And going down that rabbit hole sometimes gonna hurt your feelings too. Hey, auntie. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I seen you come in. Sorry, I was in the middle of my spiel. And, you know, that's the thing. And I feel like certain pictures has been painted here, okay, of certain things and of innocent people. And I'm going to leave that there because there was something bigger here. And it's once you get down that rabbit hole, you gonna understand why there was one person that was supposed to be the scapegoat and one person was supposed to be sacrificed here, but they was unable to do this. Exactly. This is making head over heart decisions. What did I say about going into 2026, the Capricorn year, the horse year? Okay, trampling all over people's feelings. It's really fuck everybody's feelings, and you better get to work. You better figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's kind of like that energy, y'all, man. It is what it is, man, and it hurts when you find out that it be the main one that you love. What you say, my mama, the main one. You see, you sitting here saying, hold on, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, pay attention, okay? Yeah. All right, air signs. I love y'all. Listen, hold on tight, okay? For the rest of my elements, yeah, everybody hold on tight, okay? Because divine intervention is at play and it's going down, baby. And we have just a few more days and we're going to December 1st, okay? There might be a huge announcement on December 1st as well. Something about that, okay? All right, talk to y'all later. Peace, love, and light.